Good morning, everyone. In the previous class, we have seen about YouTube differential manometer. Now we will see about inverted YouTube differential manometer. As you can see, in the previous class, we were discussing about differential manometer. In this, you can see that the U is given correctly, and in this inverted, it is being in the opposite side. So that is why it is called as inverted YouTube manometer. Okay, it is also used for measuring the pressure difference, okay, between two pipes, as well as in the first case in differential manometer we always use heavier liquid, but in case of inverted YouTube manometer we will have to use a lighter liquid. So instead of mercury we will use some other light liquid. That can be oil, it can be water, or any other liquid which is having a specific gravity less. Okay, so let us discuss the notations whatever are marked over here. First is the H1. H1, it says the height of the liquid in the left limb below XX datum. Now the datum will be up. In previously it was down. Now the datum will be up. So from this point, so this is a vessel A, this is a vessel B, and we need to find out the pressure difference in this two vessel. So from the center to the datum line, it is having a height of H1, which is in the left limb. Okay. Second liquid height is given as H2, which will be from the center to this height. It is given as H2, and H will be the difference of the light liquid. And as you can see, the light liquid, the darker one which has been shown, you can see that it is in both the limb. It is in the left as well as in the right limb. So the difference of that is given as H. Okay, and we are assuming that whatever the liquid is flowing in A is given by density rho1, whatever the liquid is flowing in B, it is given by density rho2, and whatever the liquid is given in this dark formation, it is given as the density of the lighter liquid, that is sigma s. Okay, whatever the pressure is created in A will be given denoted by PA, and whatever the pressure will be created in B will be given by pressure at B. Okay, now we will try to equate the pressure in the left limb. Okay, and we will try to calculate the pressure in the right limb, and then we will equate two of them, and then we will find out the pressure difference between PA minus PB. Okay, so firstly we will take the XX line as a datum and we will find the pressure in the left limb. So let me write what will be the value. First we will have to evaluate the pressure at A, so this will be PA. Okay, after that, since it is inverted, we will have to take it a minus. So far we were taking it downward, so we were adding it. Now it is in case of inverted, we need to take it minus. So first liquid we are assuming as having a density of rho1. This will be G, and this will be H1. So as you can see, in the left limb there is only one liquid, so it will be having this much value only. So as you can see over here, PA minus rho1 G into H1, this is the pressure in the left limb. And now we will try to calculate the pressure in the right limb. So let me rub this. Now the pressure in the right limb, as you can see, it is having a vessel B, so it will consist of pressure in B. Okay, plus the second liquid we are assuming it is having a density of rho2. This will be multiplied by G, and it will be multiplied by the height. So the height of the second liquid is what? H2, and it is also having the lighter liquid. The lighter liquid notation is sigma s, so it will be sigma s into G into the height of lighter liquid is H. So this will be on the right limb. Okay, so as you can see that this is PB minus, as I have told you, as it is we are going upward, it will be what? Negative. So we need to rub this. This two value will be negative. Okay, this will be negative, as well as this will also be negative because they are going upward. So this will be minus rho2 G H2, and this will be sigma s G and H. So this is the pressure in the left limb, this is the pressure in the right limb. Now we will equate the pressure in the left limb is equal to the pressure in the right limb, equating two pressure. Okay, so as you can see, PA minus rho1 G into into H1 equals to PV minus rho 2 G H2 minus sigma S GH. Now we need to calculate what? We need to calculate the difference of pressure between A and B. So we will keep PA on this side as it is already in this side. We will bring PB on the left side, okay, and all the other terms to the right side, okay. So this is the equation we are getting. So this is the equation for inverted U2 manometer, okay. Now we will see the numerical of this. The first numerical is water is flowing through different pipes at which an inverted differential manometer having an oil of specific gravity 0.8 is connected. The pressure head in the pipe A is 2 meter of water. Find the pressure in the pipe B for the manometer reading as shown in the figure. So here an inverted U2 manometer is connected, okay, to two pipes in which water is flowing, and the lighter liquid is nothing but your oil, which is having a specific gravity of 0.8. The pressure in the form of head is given, it is 2 meter, and in the second vessel, that is pipe B, we need to find out the pressure, okay. So here we have drawn the diagram over here. As you can see that there is a pipe and you can see an inverted U2 manometer is connected. The liquid in the first pipe is your water. Till here it is having a water, and then after the datum line till this 12 centimeter it is having oil, okay. The second, it is B. It is written over here A, but it is B, okay. In this it is also having the same liquid, which is your water, okay. The height is 10 centimeter. From the center of A till the datum, the height is 30 centimeter, okay. So we need to find out what the pressure at B. In this point, what is the pressure we need to calculate, okay. So firstly, because the pressure is given in the form of head, we need to find out the pressure in terms of Newton per meter square. For that we need to multiply simply by rho G into H. So this is your rho G into H. Since it is 2 meter, so H we will take as 2 meter. Rho, it is consisting of water, because the liquid which is flowing is water, so rho will be what? 1000. G is your 9.81 into multiplied by 2. This will be what? 19620 Newton per meter square. And then we will take what? Taking the datum line, we will equate the pressure in the left limb. We'll try to calculate the pressure in the left limb. We'll try to calculate the pressure in the right limb. After that, we will equate both the equation, okay. So in the first case, as you can see in the diagram, it is having the same liquid throughout in the datum line. So what will be that? It will be, first we will need to consider pressure at A, okay. Since it is going upward, we will have to take it negative. Then we will take rho 1 into G into H. H is nothing but your 30 centimeter. In terms of meter, it will be what? 0.3. Okay, so this is the value in the left limb. So as you can see, it is written over here PA rho 1 G H1, okay. In terms of H1, in place of H1 we will write 0.3, okay. So here we have put in the value of pressure at A. Pressure at A was 19620. Then rho 1, since it is water, it will be 1000. G will be what? 9.81, and H is 0.3, okay. So the value is coming out to be 1667 Newton per meter square. Now the pressure below XX in the right limb we will calculate. So in the right limb we have two liquid. We are having water as well as oil. So we'll try to calculate that also, okay. We need to calculate the pressure at this point. So this will be pressure at B, okay. After that, the liquid is going upward. The liquid is water, so this will be what? Rho 1 G till what height it is coming? It is coming to a height of 10 centimeter. This will be what? 0.1. After that, again there is another liquid, which is your oil. It is up to a height of 12 centimeters. So this will be what? Rho G. Suppose the density is rho G into G into the height of what? 12 centimeter. So it will be 0.3. 0.12. Okay, so as you can see, this is PB. After that, rho 1, since it is water, it is having a density of 1000, and G is what, 9.81, height will be 0.1. And after that, the specific gravity density of what, oil, which is 0.8 multiplied by 1000, it will be 800 into 9.81 multiplied by height by 12. So from here you can get what, this equation. So PB equals to what, PB minus 1922.76. After that we will equate what, the two pressure. The pressure in the left limb was 16677, and in the right limb was PB minus 1922.76. so this is in the left limb, this is in the right limb. So we need to calculate PB. After equating this equation, we can get the value of PB, which is coming out to be 18599.76 Newton per meter square. In order to convert it into centimeter square, we need to divide it by 10 to the power 4. That will give you the value of 1.8599 Newton per centimeter. After that, we will see the next numerical. In this figure, an inverted differential manometer is connected to two pipes A and B. Again, an inverted manometer is being used, which is conveying water. First of the fluid in the manometer is oil of specific gravity 0.8. For the manometer reading shown in the figure, find the pressure difference at A and B. So we need to calculate the pressure difference at A and B. So as you can see that there is two vessels A and B, and this to this an inverted U2 manometer has been connected. Your datum line is XX. The lighter liquid, which has been shown in dark color, is having a specific gravity of 0.8. From the center to the datum line, from A, it is having a height of 30 centimeter. From the center of B to the level of your oil, it is having a height of 30 centimeter. From the center of B to the center of A, it is having a height of 20. Okay. After that, what we will do, we will write down the given equations. So we are having a specific gravity of oil of 0.8. So we will calculate the density of that, multiplying it by 1000. So it is coming out to be 800 kg per meter cube. Now the difference in the oil in the two limb, we will calculate by using this parameters in the drawing. So this will be what, from here to here the height is what, 30 plus 20. So it is coming out to be 50. Since we need to calculate this value, this height, we need to calculate this height from here to here. This height we need to calculate. So for that we need the total height. The total height is what, 50, and if we minus from this 50 this 30, we will get the value of this. So 30 plus 20 is equals to 50 minus what, 30, it will give you 20 centimeters. So the difference of the oil level is what, 20 centimeter. Now we will try to calculate the same thing, the pressure in the left limb, the pressure in the right limb. So in the left limb, as you can see, there is only one liquid. This is nothing but your water. So for the pressure A, it will be PA. After that, since it is going upward, it will be minus rho 1, G and H1. So over here you can see that PA minus 1000, because rho 1 is nothing but the density of water, which is 1000 into 9.81, and the height is 0.3. Over here it is written as 0.0, but it will be 0.3. So we are finally getting this value, PA minus 2943. After that, the pressure in the right limb. Okay, so in the right limb we are having this vessel B, this will be PB. After that, it is having water to some height, which is what, rho 1, G, H2. After that, it is having a oil, which will be rho G, G, and height H3. So we'll put all the values in this. PB, we need to find it out. Rho 1 is 1000, 9.81, and this height is, since it is height is having of 30 centimeter, it will be 0.3. After that, we need to take the specific gravity of oil. So this will be what, 800 into 9.81 into 0.2. After calculating this, we will getting the value PB minus 4512.6. Now we will equate the pressure in the left limb is equal to the pressure in the right limb. So PA minus 2943 equals to PB minus 4512.6. After that, we need to find out the difference of pressure. We will bring PB on the left hand side. PB minus PA equals to what? 4512.6 minus 2943. So ultimately we are getting the value of 1569.6 Newton per centimeter square. So this is the pressure difference we need to calculate, since it was asking find the difference of pressure, since it was asking the pressure difference between A and B. Okay.